Yeah, so don't need to open Series 1 anymore. Am I stupid? SPA, what are you doing to me? Are you kidding me? No way, come on, dude. Holy smokes. You know what that means, baby? eBay 1 of 1, $1 million card right here. I know what I got. No low ballers. That's unreal. All right. Hope everyone's having a great day today. I know I am because doing a little bit of a... Well, I don't want to say throwback, but definitely doing a box I haven't opened in a while. We've got 2023-24 Upper Deck Series 1. So I said this in the last video. Definitely going to go revisit 23-24 and definitely have a kind of a revisit, having a bit of a different look at 23-24. Definitely just given like when it is now, you know, it's late, it's halfway through 2025, but yeah, definitely wanted to open 23-24, especially Series 1 again, because it's definitely the most affordable. So let's get into it. Box breakdown. Any box of 23-24 Series 1 should have 6 Young Guns, 4 canvas cards, 1 Outburst Silver, 1 additional parallel being a clear cut, black and white canvas, or gold 200 by 85, 2 regular 200 by 85 inserts, 1 Dazzler's Blue, 20 extra inserts. I'll have those up on screen just for the sake of time, and then 1 wild card. That can be a lot of things. So 2 real main reasons for 23-24 Series 1. Just some Young Guns I'm definitely hunting for. Obviously, Matthew Knies. I've talked about Knies before. The first box that I opened in that ancient video, that was like over a year and a half ago at this point, I think. Or almost a year and a half ago at this point. I was hunting Matthew Knies at the time I bought this Knies back. Let me get that in focus for you. Got that Knies back there. The autofocus is not working. Lovely. Okay, I'll have to fix that. Got that Knies in this Knies right back here. There we go. This Matthew Knies card from one of the expos. I can't remember which one, but it was definitely a while ago. So definitely don't exactly need another Matthew Knies and Young Guns, but I'll definitely take one. But then after that, obviously we've got the 2 more interesting ones for me are Matthew Coronato, who extended long term with the Flames, and also Dustin Wolf, who's really good for the Flames this year. I think is due for a contract extension next year. Calder runner-up. And then, I mean, I'm not expecting any unannounced stuff, but like obviously the Connor Bedard SP is in here. Your Swagnificents are in here. Your Dions are in here. Phanimations, this was the last year for Phanimations, and your Snow Spray Autos are in here. So I'm going to fix the background. I'm going to put it back to what it was originally. I don't want to deal with autofocus issues, and then we'll get into this box, but let's go. Okay, fix the background. Definitely still having a bit of focus issues. Definitely got to look at this after the video, but let's just get into this now. 23-24 Series 1. This is the first year of the 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box format. Definitely did a little bit of a change up to my background. I don't, just while we're on the topic of the background, normally I got all Leafs cards here, but definitely just changed it up through the J-Rob and the Sidney Crosby there. And I mean, the Crosby and the Robertson are like throwbacks. Those are deep cuts for the channel. So definitely just like was really fun to actually see, like to get both those cards in the background again. But here we go. Base cards, love these base back then, still love it now. They've been doing the base really good. Caden Gooley, Frank Vetrano, Isaac Lundestrom, Matthias Samuelsson, Josh Morrissey. Stat box fillers looking like an insert pack with a canvas, but here's one of the inserts. Stat box fillers for Kirill Kaprizov. I remember the inserts from 23-24. They were all right. They weren't bad, but they weren't blow your socks off good for sure. So just something there to keep in mind about the inserts. And then here's the honor roll. I think this is the last year they did the honor roll. There's Trevor Zegras traded to Philly. You know, they're already talking about playing him with Matvei Michkov, which would be super cool. We'll see if Zegras can revive his career, as we've got our first canvas card. That's Nico Hischier. So again, 4 canvas cards. There's no legends. There's no like all-star skills ones in here. It is just Young Guns, and I'm pretty sure they're all Series 1 rookies. But again, 1 in 2 chance for getting a canvas Young Guns in a box. So there's Nico Hischier, first of 4 canvases, Hyman, Johnny Hockey, rest in peace, Nick Paul, and Brian Rust. Right, second pack. Again, definitely keeping an eye on the autofocus. I see clear cut here, and I'm not sure what I'm seeing in terms of the clear cut. Is it a Young Guns? I don't know. Let's get into it. Okay. Rasmus Dahlin, love seeing the 22-23 reverse retros. There's Adam Lowry, captain of the Jets now. Bo Horvat, Alex Barabanov, pretty sure he left. We got a star surge of Noah Dobson. I think this is the one with the die cut parallel. We'll throw that up quickly. This definitely looks like the clear cut. It's a horizontal card, so let's just see who it is. Okay, Shane Pinto, not a bad one there for our clear cut. So that's our 1 additional insert, so we shouldn't be expecting a black and white canvas or a gold 200 by 85. And then definitely happy to see that one there. There's Matt Coronato for our first Young Guns. Again, he just signed, I think it was a 7-year, I think $45 million deal. I just realized I don't have sleeves with me, so I'm going to be careful with my Young Guns here. This one looks pretty good, so definitely happy to see Matthew Coronato as our first Young Guns. Super awesome there. On top of the clear, getting that on top of the clear cut. Gonna finish off with Vasilevsky, the Otter, Nick Dowd, Darcy Kemper, and Jack Hughes. All right, that was a good second pack there. Just moving along, definitely bring back some memories because I definitely opened 23-24 Series 1 on release, so definitely happy to see that. And that's a good sign there. That's an Outburst Young Guns, so that is also upside down. So hold on, we are gonna fix that. So all right, let's get into that. We'll send that to the back. Song and Dance, Braden Shen, Philip Grubauer, Beauvillier, Andrew Peak, Jaden Schwartz, Vitek Vanacek, Logan Couture, Robbie Fabry, Jonathan Marchessault, the glow-in-the-dark reverse retro. There's the rookie retrospective for Dylan Gunther. These were all right inserts. I didn't mind them. And then we've got the infamous UD portraits, Matty Beniers. Again, I was a fan of these. I definitely liked these UD portraits. And again, I think they did a better job of making a simple, not flashy one for 24-25. But I don't mind these ones. I definitely am totally fine with these. So let's see who our Outburst Young Guns is, because that's definitely an Outburst Young Guns. That could be a really good card. 62 Ducks. Drew Helleson, Nikita Nestorenko. There's Nikita Nestorenko, Outburst Young Guns. I think he's still on the team. I remember seeing his name. I think he's still with the team. I don't know if he's like I don't know if he's still in the league. I don't know if he's like left for somewhere. But Outburst Young Gun's not going to complain. Randomly get one in a box. I'll throw up what the odds are. I'm assuming. I think it's still like kind of 2 or almost 3 per case, depending. But yeah, Nikita Nestorenko, Outburst Young Guns, bonus Young Guns. We definitely take that to finish that pack off. All right, on to the next stack. Got 1 regular Young Guns out of the way. We got a bonus Young Gun. Still have a chance at a canvas Young Gun. Definitely just interested to see what it is we get as we get into our next Young Guns. There's the newest Leaf, Matthias Maccelli. We'll see where he fits in the middle 6. Nugent Hopkins, Tyler Johnson, Taylor Radish, Dawson Mercer, Star Zone of Philip Forsberg. Again, these were probably one of the top inserts for me in terms of the inserts for Series 1. But there's Philip Forsberg for the Star Zone. Got a debut date to Tyson Forster, another one of the Young Guns I'd be looking for in here. And then as we get into our next Young Guns, Owen Beck. Owen Beck, second Young Guns. He was all right. I remember this was an all right one, like on the release, like him and Sean Farrell were like somewhat desired. I don't know if that's the case now. I also don't know if Owen Beck is even still on the Habs. I'll throw up where he is, but all right, second Young Guns, not a bad one there. I'll definitely take it. Owen Beck. And then 4 base cards to finish off. Just looking like an insert pack here. I'm not sure what I'm seeing. There's Kevin Lankinen, Giordano when he was with the Leafs, Matt Murray when he was with the Leafs, McTavish, Robert Thomas. Oh, okay. It's a 200 by 85 of Vasilevsky, cool cards. Definitely, again, another one of the top inserts from this year. Got an honor roll of Pedersen, as you can see with the Sid back there. There's numbered parallels to 25, and then there's another one to 250. So we got our second canvas card, Connor Hellebuck. Again, I really like the design for the canvases for 23-24. It's just I couldn't open much of it, obviously, for well-known reasons at this point. But there's Hellebuck, second canvas card. Still need 2 more. Petrie, Teravainen, Faxa, Dylan. Almost at the halfway point. Definitely just plugging along. Still need 4 Young Guns. Still need a bunch of stuff. See a Young Guns here. We got Zegras, Torchenko, Perfetti, Eberle, Lucas Reichel for the Star Surge there, and then Marner. Yeah, Mitch Marner for the stat box fillers. Like, look, at the end of the day, at least the Leafs got something for him. They were able to work that out. I don't know. Just you hear the things in the media. Obviously, you got to take it with a bit of salt. You know, talking about like nixing trades to Vegas earlier in the year, stuff like that. Marner talked about wanting to stay too, but like, end of the day, it is what it is. I think the Leafs having a just defined first line of Knies, Matthews, and Nylander should be good, and then they just need to kind of figure out their middle six and then just go from there. But yeah, just wishing Marner nothing but the best in Vegas. See if he can get it done there as we get into our next Young Guns. Okay, speak of the devil, Sean Farrell. So Habs box, we'll see like what that means for us there. But there's Sean Farrell again. I'll throw up where he is too because I don't know. Like Habs made quite a few moves. I confused Zachary Bolduc with Sam Bolduc. Sam Bolduc is the Islanders rookie in 23-24 who got traded to Colorado. But yeah. Anyway, we'll see where he is. We'll see what the Habs do. Sean Farrell got a big year ahead of them. And then base. All right, past the halfway point. We're halfway through our Young Guns. We're halfway through our canvas cards. I think we might still need something. There's like a... Is there a gap? What's going on there? I actually don't know. Okay, we'll figure out we'll see what that is. Okay. Nate Schmidt, Beniers, Fox, Dylan Cousins. Okay, teacher's pet of Eric Carlson. Eric Carlson, okay. And then that's what that is. That's unfortunate. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Big rip in that Philip Deneau canvas there. Again, apologies to these two Eric Carlson cards. I'll get them off to the side. But yeah, that's why there's that gap in that pack. So yeah, there's definitely, I don't know, Upper Deck had some quality control issues with the canvas cards. Definitely in 22-23, there's a problem. I guess it carried over to 23-24, but that's unfortunate. I mean, it is. I do love the canvas cards, so I'll get this in a sleeve. I'll get it like in my canvas binder and then just kind of deal with it. I mean, it would be a cheap one to replace, but I mean, I'm still gonna take care of this one. It is my card. So there's Philip Deneau, unfortunately damaged third UD canvas card, and then base. For a moment, I thought to myself, I'm like, there's no acetate Young Guns yet for Series 1, right? Well, I mean, there's another clear-cut card. Maybe that's a pop count. We'll see what's going on there. Actually, it's weird. But it definitely does look like another clear-cut card. So, Kakko, Tage Thompson, Connor Timmins, Pedersen. There's Kuznetsov. Oh, it is. Okay, here it is. So it's a pop count. Let's see what our number is. This is like the second year for pop counts. The first year you're like acetates. 1,000. Okay. I mean, I don't trust the print run of the pop counts from 23-24, but especially Series 1. I think this is the specific year they printed multiple 101s, but numbered OV card, I mean, we take that, right? So that's probably our wild card for the box. So yeah, numbered OV, definitely a win. So yeah, pop count to 1,000 of Alex Ovechkin. Cool one there. And I spoiled our next Young Guns. I honestly didn't even notice we had one. We got Jack Hughes on the special edition. Definitely like these cards too. And then Yegor Afanaseyev on the Young Guns. I think he's gone. I'm not, again, some of these guys just have kind of fallen by the wayside for sure. We'll see. I'll throw up where he is. But yeah, Yegor Afanaseyev for Young Guns, and then a bunch of base to finish off. Yeah, that Ovi was the population count one. That would have been pretty awkward because, again, I showed it before. They've definitely, in error, Upper Deck printed too many. Like, they didn't print the pop counts correctly, but just get moving a bit quicker here. I see our Blue Dazzlers, Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Again, they've just done the Dazzlers just really good. This was another one of the good years for the Dazzlers there. The pinks, I believe, are case hits for Series 1. There's Ryan Nugent Hopkins for our Dazzlers card. We've got Marcus Bjork for the rookie retrospective there for Columbus, and then nice. Okay. Ovi box on top of a Habs box, sure. There's Ovi for the UD portraits. Would have been cool if that were numbered, but beggars can't be choosers. And base to finish off. All right, last stack. We need 3 Young Guns. Sorry, we need 2 Young Guns, 1 more canvas card. If it's purple, we'll see that it's a canvas Young Guns, and then after that, I would say not really much. I don't think we would get anything too crazy unless it's like a super long shot thing. But Joseph, Miller, base. Okay, Star Surge. That's retired Joe Pavelski. Again, had a pretty solid career there. Joe Pavelski, Star Surge. Sorry, Star Zone. Definitely did that before. There's Simon Edvinsson on the debut dates. His Young Guns is in here for sure. And then next Young Guns, that's Forster. All right. Decent little mix of Young Guns. Definitely will take that. Unfortunate for Ciartopi that this one will not be going to his collection. But again, go follow Ciartopi. I've shouted him out before. But yeah, he's got a very good collection of Tyson Forster cards, to say the least. So yeah, definitely happy to add Tyson Forster's Young Guns to the pile for here. And then a bunch of base to finish off. All right, second last pack here. We do have a canvas Young Guns. It's definitely not Knies because... Actually, is that Knies? I don't think it's Knies. We'll see. I don't believe that's Matthew Knies, though. We'll see who that is. Kubalik, Kaliev, Polak, Pavelski. Second 200 by 85. Definitely think that's going to be it for those. There's Andrei Svechnikov. We've got Dylan Larkin for... the honor roll. Let's just go straight into this canvas. Hopefully it's like in good condition. I didn't even think about that. Okay, it's already not. We can just see up there. It's already not in good condition. So let's see who this is. Oh boy. Flames. Is that Coronato? Yeah. Well, okay. Unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate given the condition there. It's not bad. I can live with it once I get it like in a top loader, but like it's definitely obviously damaged, but I mean, I'm not going to try and sell this card. I'm definitely just getting this for my collection. So this is going to go straight into a sleeve and top loader once this video is done. But 2 for 2 on Coronato is one of the guys I wanted. So that's a win for me. Condition aside, it sucks, but it's fine. I will deal with it. That's my problem now. This is it's my card. I'm going to try and take care of it and keep it as well protected as I can, and for the most part, it's fine. The top is a little annoying, but I've seen way worse. The Dano, like, there's not much I can do about that. The Coronato is, like, I think if it's in a sleeve and top loader long enough, it can be salvaged. But yeah, Matthew Coronato, canvas Young Guns, definitely happy. Love the purple border for the canvas Young Guns there. But yeah. Love to get 2 extra Young Guns, and we got a bunch of base to finish that pack off. Last pack, we need a Young Guns. Given the mix, I don't know if we'll get like a good one. I doubt it. But you never know. It's Upper Deck. They do weird things. Weird things happen. Maybe there's like a Brock Faber in here. We'll see. Or is that a Dustin Wolf? That'd be funny if that's Dustin Wolf. Okay. Lee, Hintz, Kotkaniemi, Brett Pesci, Kirby Doc. There's Patterson on the special edition. There's Jonathan Taves, the newly welcomed Winnipeg Jet for the teacher's pet. And then let's get on to this last Young Guns. I I thought it was thing. That's Jet Greaves. Yep. Not a bad one there, Jet Greaves on the Young Guns. Columbus shipped out Danil Tarasov to Florida, so maybe that moves Greaves up a spot if he's still in Columbus. I'm pretty sure he's still in Columbus, but goalies, again, you never know. I definitely have some Jet Greaves already, so definitely don't mind taking another one, but definitely happy. Pretty decent Young Guns mix, to say the least, for sure. There's Jet Greaves for final Young Guns, and we've got a bunch of base with Joe Veleno to finish off. Let's get a quick recap. Okay, so 23-24 Series 1, the revisit. How did that go? I mean, went all right. I mean, definitely just looking back at these inserts, these are a pretty decent mix of inserts. I definitely don't mind them. Again, people do get, people have very strong opinions about the inserts, so I always like just give them just kind of a thorough review, or like a decent review at the end. In terms of the actual, like the meat, the important stuff, we did get our 4 canvas cards, 3 base ones. Unfortunately, the Dano is damaged, and again, that happens. That was a problem. I did kind of forget, though, which is on me. That's not, more than anything else. I gotta remember certain things about certain products, especially quality control. Like I give Upper Deck like a lot of trouble about SP Authentic having terrible quality control. Like I can remember that, no problem. But canvas cards for a couple years, kind of forgot. So still, that's on me. I gotta, kind of gotta wear that. So, but again, I'm gonna take care of this card as much as reasonably possible for that Philip Danault there. And then in terms of the extra stuff, Nugent Hopkins' Dazzler is cool. We got 2 clear-cut inserts, the Ovechkin pop count to 1,000, and then the base clear-cut of Shane Pinto, pretty cool. And then, again, I think a pretty solid mix of Young Guns there. Greaves is all right. Tyson Forster's good. Fanaseyev, definitely, I think, just probably the weakest one. Farrell and Owen Beck, again, 2 Habs prospects, always got to keep that in mind. Got our first Coronato here, the base one. Nikita Nestorenko on the outburst, and then our second extra Young Guns, the at least thankfully less damaged. I have other ones like this, so I can live with it, but 2 Matthew Coronato canvas, Matthew Coronato canvas Young Guns to total, 2 Young Guns of Coronato. So definitely got to end off on this. He was one of the guys I wanted, so that was a success. I was definitely happy with that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Either the beach or we'll do a surprise 23-24 video. I have something cooking. We'll see when I do that. But yeah, definitely just really happy with this. Really excited for the next couple of videos for sure. So once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. See you next time. Later.